What if procrastination isn't just laziness, but a hidden fear you've never noticed? In this video, you'll finally understand what's really going on in your mind when you procrastinate and how to break free for good. Because the truth is, procrastination isn't just a bad habit. It's a hidden psychological trap that can quietly sabotage your goals, your confidence, and even your future. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects nearly everyone at some point in their lives: procrastination. What exactly is it? Why do we fall into its grip so often? And most importantly, how can we break free from it? In today's fast-paced world, procrastination has become one of the most prevalent psychological challenges, comparable to depression or anxiety. It often slips into our lives unnoticed, quietly influencing our actions and decisions, and making it incredibly difficult to achieve meaningful, long-term goals. It doesn't matter who you are: student, professional, parent, entrepreneur. Procrastination finds a way to creep into your routine. Despite how universal this issue is, many people still feel powerless against it. But this session is going to be different. Here, we're not just offering common advice or surface-level productivity hacks. Instead, we'll dig deeper, exploring the psychological roots of procrastination and shedding light on the hidden mental patterns and subconscious triggers that drive this behavior. We'll go beyond time management and willpower to examine how our inner world shapes the actions, or inactions, we take every day. Why do we procrastinate? To get to the bottom of this, we must first explore the psychology behind it. What causes us to delay taking action? What internal mechanisms are at play? Every human behavior, including procrastination, has a logic. Even if it doesn't always feel rational, our minds provide us with justifications, small mental rewards, or rational excuses that allow us to postpone. The classic internal voice says, "I'll do it later because I can." It feels harmless, but it's driven by a subtle and powerful thought process. Interestingly, we most often procrastinate on tasks we believe we're capable of handling. Think about that. If you truly believed you couldn't do something, you likely wouldn't agree to it at all. Most of the tasks we put off are goals or responsibilities we've set for ourselves, things we believe are within our reach. We convince ourselves that there's always more time. This creates a powerful illusion of control. We tell ourselves, "I'll handle it when I'm ready," or "when the time is right, I'll get it done." Ironically, this perceived control becomes the very thing that enables delay. It's a deceptive form of confidence. We also lean on what might be called a credit of forgiveness and self-worth. We delay because we believe that, even if we mess up, our friends, family, partners, or clients will understand. We assume they'll still support us. This belief rests on social capital. It's not just about believing in ourselves, but also trusting in the patience, leniency, and forgiveness of those around us. Procrastination is more than avoidance. It's often a test of our psychological endurance. As deadlines loom and pressure mounts, you'd expect us to act fast. Yet many of us continue to wait. Why? Because for some, there's a strange thrill in cutting it close. There's a rush, a mental high, from dancing on the edge of urgency. It's like a self-imposed challenge. Deep down, some people want to prove to themselves they can handle the storm, that they can function under extreme stress. So begins the internal game. Can I push this a bit further? Can I delay a little longer and still succeed? This pattern repeats until the stakes are too high to ignore. Only when the cost of inaction becomes unbearable do we finally take action. It's a risky dance with time, and in a deeper, more philosophical sense, it reflects our resistance to mortality. Life itself is a long delay of death, the ultimate deadline. And since we survive that delay day after day, we come to believe that all delays are survivable. If you've managed to postpone the most absolute outcome, death, then what's one more email, one more assignment, one more goal? Our subconscious mind starts to treat all deadlines as flexible. This is how procrastination strengthens its grip, by reinforcing a false sense of control and survivability over time. A blind faith in future success. At its core, procrastination is built on blind faith in our future selves. We believe that when the time comes, we'll rise to the occasion. Otherwise, why would we delay? We trust that future us will be more focused, more motivated, and more productive. But here's the catch. When that moment arrives, reality often falls short. The pressure is too high, the time too limited, and the result suffers. Not because we lack ability, but because we ran out of time to do our best work. The defense of self-worth procrastination can also serve as a shield for our self-esteem. Surprisingly, we sometimes delay not because we're overconfident, but because we're insecure. If you never begin, you never fail. No effort means no result, and no result means no proof of inadequacy. It's a psychological defense mechanism. You tell yourself, I didn't fail, I just haven't started yet. This mental narrative protects your self-esteem. Taking action might expose your limitations. It might invite criticism or failure, and that can feel terrifying. So instead, you delay. And in that delay, you feel safe, for now. But the safety is only temporary. Over time, it becomes a trap, breaking the cycle. The good news? Once you become aware of these internal patterns, you can begin to reclaim control. Procrastination isn't a flaw in your character. It's a complex psychological loop that can be interrupted, and awareness is the first step in breaking that loop. As we continue in this session, we'll explore strategies to overcome procrastination, not by forcing productivity, but by working with your mind, not against it. Final key takeaway. Procrastination isn't a time issue, it's a mind issue. It's not about laziness, lack of discipline, or bad habits. It's about fear, self-worth, emotional avoidance, and the stories we tell ourselves to feel safe. But once you understand the real reasons behind your delays, you gain the power to interrupt the cycle. You don't need more motivation. You need self-awareness. And that awareness is the first step toward lasting action. I do want to take the time to say, thank you very much for watching. If you genuinely enjoyed this video, then don't be shy to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure all your notifications are turned on.